Hello everybody, it is I, YouTube Cool, back again, and today I'm going to be taking a look at Memo Rojas Jr. Memo Rojas Jr. first appeared in the Mexican version of Cars 2 specifically. He was part of the international guest racers. So for context, Jeff Gorvette, a character that appears in all versions of the film, is replaced with other famous athletes in other versions. Some of you may remember this guy, Flash Nielsen, who is the Swedish, version of Jeff Gorvette, basically. I got him a while ago. And now Memo Rojas Jr. has appeared in my stores after quite a while of his case being out. I'm really grateful I finally found this guy. And now I have all of the Super Chase re-releases from this year, which is really satisfying. Looking at his card art here, he has this really nice render. Over on the back, it says, as seen in Cars 2. Made in China, of course. Volkswagen AG, that's for Fillmore. So, yeah, I think Memo still is active in racing. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. I really hope we get regular Max Schnell back, because while it is really cool that we have both of these Super Chases, it's a little distracting that Max Schnell, the car that these two are based on, uses the same exact body shape, is not there. I'm still missing him. Hopefully I get him this year. I would love to complete the World Grand Prix racers. So yeah, enough preamble. Actually, wait, no. I should talk about the history Super Chases. Actually, I want to do like a retrospective on the Super Chase line, and I wonder, no, let's just get this guy out of the way, and then I'll work something out. And here he is out of the box. All right, so this is a very, very good looking car. I think, honestly, Memo might be one of my favorites of the international racers. Well, I mean, his competition is Frosty Winter Bumper. That guy is peak. Frosty is like the best one. But Memo's pretty good too. I want to quickly go over a major error on this item. Or not major error, but it's something that I find interesting. His eyes are blue. But on the render here, they're brown. So that's really interesting to me. I would have preferred brown eyes because I think that's a little more distinct. But okay. Like I said, he is a repaint of the Max Schnell model. I believe Flash is a more direct adaptation of Max Schnell's mold, because this one feels a lot smoother, which I don't know if that's an intentional thing, because on the render, once again, these cars aren't meant to be like complete carbon fiber, right? Max Schnell's whole thing with carbon fiber is because that's like common in Germany. Like, I think they made an entire toy line about it too. Yeah, so technically these guys were always inaccurate because they have the carbon fiber detailing, even though they shouldn't. But, Memo Rojas has the more smooth surface, and I actually kind of appreciate that. I believe these two are going to come back in a future case together. I'm not entirely sure. I just know that every car this year isn't going to be out in just one case, which I'm really grateful for. That was one of my biggest complaints with 2025, is that there were so many cars that like I was excited for personally that were only in one wave and then just never showed up ever again, or in some cases never at all. Cayenne, JW. It was, to this day, I tried to let it go, but like I really need to emphasize just like how bad that is from a collecting perspective. Like, it was like a quarter of the mainline's releases that were only in one case, and that's just like, at that point, what was the point, right? Who was really out there being like, oh boy, JW, I'm going to find JW. Maybe I'm just upset because I was really unlucky, and also 2025 just wasn't my year, but like, it wasn't a fun time. So I'm really grateful that this year, even though the Cars Diecast line is in a bit of a weird spot right now, at least everyone has a chance to get at least one item from this year. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, everyone gets a second chance this year. All right. Even though I feel like it would have made a lot of sense for the Super Chases to be only in one case as a sort of tribute to them being, Super Chases, limited to 5 no, 4,000 models. Of course, I've talked about this with Flash and also Morgan. Do I have Morgan on my side here? Let me see if I can. A Sonic, a Circus, baby. Let me see if I can prop this up while I go look for. Oh no, Jeff got crushed. All right, let's. Morgan, there you are, buddy. All right. Yeah, so like I said before, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the other two reviews, but in case I didn't, because I'm never sure. Oh wow, Flash Nielsen has really shiny eyes. They're like diamonds. What the heck? Is that normal? So like I said before in my other reviews, I'm pretty sure I did at least. All three of these cars are repaints of existing molds. So technically, they do not fit the criteria of Super Chase because their molds, still exist for other characters, Rescue Squad Ambulance, and of course, Max Schnell. So I still hold the thought that, these cars are fair game for re-release because these are recolors of existing items. I think it's a little, obnoxious to pay that much for a simple repaint. I don't know. Although, again, actually, technically, Memo is a slightly newer mold since he's a lot less carbon fiber. Like, it's still there, especially on the doors, but, like, the hood is, like, really flat. Yeah, you'd see it, like, the paint, like, filled out. I don't know if that's just a quality thing or if that's just them trying to make it more accurate, but, like, it feels very interesting when you're so used to, what a Max Schnell model's supposed to feel like. You can, like, it makes like a noise, whereas this is just. His bumper is red, which is accurate. And now I noticed that on the side, my copy is a little bunged up. There were two of Memo Rojas, and I guess I just got unlucky with this one. But a Memo Rojas is a Memo Rojas. I'm grateful to have, a character like this. This is so insane that I'm reviewing Memo Rojas Jr. I own a Memo Rojas Jr. I don't think they should do Super Chase re-releases like all the time. I think they should just limit it to the recolors because, again, I think it'd be really weird. Like if 2027 they reveal, hey, we're gonna bring back I think 95 fan Luigi and Guido is acceptable because they do appear in Cars 3. So if they tweak them to be the Cars 3 ones, then I think we're okay. I think that counts. But if they were to be randomly just like, here's Trike Feldman. Here's a 2-pack of Trike Feldman and, like, Alex Machino or something, then I would probably, like, draw the line. But I think these are acceptable. I hope they do re-release the others, because I really want regular Frosty. He's never been released outside of Australia, in case you didn't know. So, yeah, there's his iconic rims. I really appreciate that because these cars are made in China once more, they actually have the silver rims that the cars used to have. There is the Mexican, was it Aztec Falcon? I think it was Aztec Falcon. It does look like a falcon. Could be a hawk, though. It always bothered me that the 155 scale Max Schnell models don't have the antenna that they're supposed to. Because, like, they could totally pull it off. It's not a super difficult piece. Man, I really wish I was reviewing Morgan Martins right now, but unfortunately, I wasn't that lucky. Wait, is this an error? I didn't notice this in the store, but like he has like one part of his window like barred like that. Is that normal? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, there's the side there. Flash Nielsen. Again, I do not have Max Schnell. I do not have a regular Max Schnell. I'm hoping to get him this year, either in a lot or. I really want to get his Thailand release in 2018 or the, it'd be cool if I got his launcher. I don't have any World Grand Prix launchers. And there is a look at the base. Let's see, what day? The 34th day of 2026. Okay, we are good. We are good. Wow, 20 years of cars. It all comes down to this. This is beautiful. So yeah, that's all I have to say on Memo Rojas Jr. One more thing, I guess I should mention on camera, he's a bit more orange, but in person he's a lot more red. I think the same red as McQueen. Roughly, slightly more cherry. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Hope you all enjoyed the review, and I shall see you all around. Hold on, thumbnail shot. Let's go. Bye bye.